In this recipe, we're going to focus on using the Rezzimax Tuner to treat a horse's head and neck. Before you start, use the tuner on yourself to show the horse it's safe. There might be some places that make the horse jumpy when you touch it. If this happens, hold the tuner lightly to that area until the horse calms down and the area moves freely. Use caution for horses that are sensitive to their face, hooves, or tail being touched. Let's get started with step 1. Let's get ready by attaching the accessory clear tip to your Rezzimax tuner. Set the tuner to a low level by hitting the power button once. We'll want to calm the horse down before we work on its face. With a light amount of pressure, go ahead and scrape its back for 2 minutes or until it's relaxed. Now hold the clear tip around the face and back of the head for 10 to 20 seconds on each area. Remember to give both sides some attention. Step 2. Your horse is going to love this step. We'll want to grab a disposable glove and some applesauce or your horse's favorite soft treat. Use one of the fingers of the glove to cover the clear tip on the tuner. Now cover the tip in the treat, making sure there's plenty on there. Turn on the tuner to a low level and then let your horse lick at the treat while it's running for about 1 to 2 minutes. Make sure that your horse doesn't pull off the glove and accessory tip. They don't have much nutritional value. You can also use a towel or rope in place of a treat for this step. Carefully place the rope into the horse's mouth behind the front teeth. You can then hold or tie the tuner to the rope and let the vibrations travel up into the mouth for 1 to 2 minutes. Step 3. Set the tuner to a low level by hitting the power button once. We're going to start out by using the tuner wings and a light amount of pressure to scrape the cheeks for about 15 to 30 seconds. If the horse tolerates it, you can move up to a moderate amount of pressure. Spend the same amount of time and level of pressure on the top and back of the head. Let's increase the pressure to a firm level and move to the neck. You can really work it in with a deep amount of pressure if your horse is up for it. Finally, let's keep that pressure going and finish by scraping the shoulders for 1 minute on each side. Step 4. Let's begin by attaching the accessory tongs to your Rezzimax tuner. Make sure that the tongs are slightly open, about 1 inch. Set the tuner to a low level by hitting the power button once. With a light amount of pressure, place the tongs facing up and touching the jaw, while the end of the tuner rests horizontally on the neck. Keep it here for about 1 minute. Now we'll move the tuner down so that the tongs are centered on the pectorals and the tuner is resting on the horse's chest for 1 more minute. Step 5. Pinch the tongs so that they're completely open. Set the tuner to a low level by hitting the power button once. We're going to focus on the head for now. With a light amount of pressure, go ahead and set the tongs on top of the head, starting in front of the ears, moving it from front to back 7 to 8 times. Now set the tongs on the back of the head behind the ears and let the tuner rest on the spine for 1 to 2 minutes. Step 6. Set the tuner to a low level by hitting the power button once. You can also use blue mode for this step by then hitting the center button once. Let's move down to the neck and shoulders. With a light amount of pressure, place the tongs on the base of the neck with the tuner resting on the spine. Keep it here for about 1 minute. Now move the tuner down so that it's resting in the same position, now on the shoulders for 1 more minute. Step 7. For this step, we'll want to use the accessory belt pack. After removing the tongs, insert the tuner into the belt pack so that the buttons are visible through the mesh back. Now, turn the tuner on to a comfortable level of intensity. Go ahead and clip the belt pack so that the tuner is laying against the side of the neck near the shoulder. After 1 minute, move the pack to the other side and repeat. Thanks for joining us today. Don't forget to subscribe to the Rezzipet YouTube channel for more amazing videos and Rezzipes for your horses, dogs, cats, and other furry friends. Helping animals tune out pain and tune into life.